we have celebrities with us tonight, okay? And one is our newly elected Assistant Secretary for the State of Georgia GOP, Stembridge.
All right, well, thank you so much. It's always good to be in Clark County. I'm not going to make this a long thing. I'm going to make this short and sweet, hopefully. My name is Stembridge. For those of you who don't know me, I am the newly elected Assistant Secretary of the Georgia Republican Party. And for those of you who may ask, well, why is that so significant that you were elected Assistant Secretary of the Georgia Republican Party? Let me kind of break it down to you. All right, so for years we've heard the Democrats and the media say the Republican Party is this party of rich white men that only cares about their little clique of people. Well, that party of rich white men overwhelmingly elected 77% of the vote went to the young black guy named Jaquan to be our Assistant Secretary. That beats every narrative. So now the Georgia Democrats cannot use that against the Republicans here in Georgia because we actually look and represent the values of the people of Georgia. So I ran for Assistant Secretary because I said it was so important that young people got involved in the political process and that it was so important that the Republican Party didn't get left behind in the past because we were engaging with the changing demographics that were happening in Georgia. I still believe that. And that's why this semester we're going to be taking that message on college campuses. We're going to be hosting football tailgates. We're going to be hosting these things called Bring Your Own Ballots, so where young people can request absentee ballots, they can bring it, and we can make sure they actually get out and vote in our public service commissioner races. Because folks, as important as it is for us to win our Senate seat next year, it is even more important that we win this public service commissioner's race in November. We've seen how the Democrats have taken seats in the past and ran with it. Like, for example, when the Democrats used to be in full control of Georgia up until 1992 when the Republicans won our first public service commissioner seat. Well, that gave us the green light to flip Georgia and take our state back from the Democrats. Well, the Democrats are thinking that they're going to do the same exact thing in November. They want to flip our public service commissioner's race so they can take Georgia and so they can win the John Ossoff seat next November and so they can win our governor's mansion, and they just want to take over the state. We have to send a message to Democrats that Georgia is not the blue state that you want it to be. This is a ruby red state. And the best way to do that is to make sure that we win our seat in November, but also to make sure that we're securing the future generations of Georgia. So we're going to do just that. I'm excited to do it. Over the last few months, I've went all across this state speaking to rooms like these about why it is so important for us to talk to those young people. I'm going to continue to speak to rooms like these, but I'm also going to speak to the actual young people so that they know that they have a party that they can actually come and attend that will welcome them in with open arms, so we can actually open that door to the next generation, and so we can do, just like I said at the convention, stop being the grand old party of the past and start being the party of the future. So that's just a little bit about me, a little bit about what we're doing, and I'm so excited. The future of the Republican Party is bright. Thank you.
Thank you, Jaquan.